Somebody is playing with the dials on my cockpit, aren't they? And no one's going to be blaming Cora, because I don't believe for a second it's her. The jump to Hyla goes through Copernicus, which we've not been to before, and Lunara. Hyla is registered as a fairly dangerous place to be. Yes, it is. Alright, well, find Scorpion's sting on Hyla 2. Why is that still... Okay, I do not understand that one at all. Okay, the service is in 1 day's time. I don't think, to be honest with you, I don't think we're going to get time to make... And where is Alpha... Right, no, you know what? If we go further out, we're never going to get back in time. Right, let's just scan this system then. I wasn't going to scan this system, but let's just scan the system. Start here. And then head back. I do not want to be far away and suddenly realise we've run out of time. We're not missing that. No, we're not. Okay. Attend the memorial service. Today? We... Oh, God, no. What? Yes? Hello? Would you stop speaking like that? Nobody can understand a word you're saying. It's like... You're fine. Right back at you. Okay. Right. Whoa, those are missiles. Whoa, those are missiles. Whoa. Okay, you know what? That was possibly a stupid thing to do. What? How the... Okay, you know what? We need to be getting back to Alpha Centauri anyway. Right. Yes, we do. Do I have any power on the grav drive? Come on, get some power on. You know, guys, thinking about it, it actually takes a little bit longer to jump than you think. So we're just going to head back right now and make sure we're there. We don't want to miss this memorial service, do we? No, we don't. Besides, we could probably do with getting a little bit of rest and recuperation as well. We've had a busy couple of days. It's funny, I keep forgetting that distance isn't the issue in interstellar travel. Grav jumps are almost instantaneous. It's travelling from planet to planet that actually takes the time. We've got here with some time to spare. We can probably get some
Unfortunate
sleep.
that Walter has used his considerable funds to maintain the lodge, are we not?
Yeah, maybe he should have used a few more funds for defences. Not that I'm blaming him, I'm just thinking out loud. Maybe we should have, well, invested in an awful lot of turrets. Right, well, I'm guessing it's going to be tomorrow. Hey, Sona. In the meantime, we just relax and get some sleep. Yeah, I'll see you in the morning. Right. It's a little annoying that I don't have anything that feels appropriate for a memorial service. I mean, that's grey, but to be honest, it's no better than that. And in a way, maybe this is more appropriate, because this is kind of what I was wearing when I was out adventuring with Sarah. Yeah. I guess we're all meeting downstairs. I've not heard any voices. I guess everyone's feeling a little somber. Right, they're waiting for me. I hope I didn't oversleep. Hey, Vasco. Okay. Vladimir's not here. Did we not? Who is that? Okay, let's not think about that right now. Noelle?
I hope this is all okay. Between fixing things up and sending out messengers and getting all the paperwork done. It's not much.
Oh, no. It's... Okay, it's constructive criticism. I could have done more to help. Probably not. I think we all know what I've been doing. Look, seriously, Noelle, this is fine. Considering what we've all been through and what we've had to pick up. This is great.
Good. Good. Sorry, if I talk any longer, I'm gonna start crying. Could you excuse me?
Yeah. Did you want me to do the service or something? Okay. Hey, Barrett.
You know, what you're feeling right now is a chemical reaction whose evolutionary goal is promoting social cohesion. Never seems to work for me. No matter how many times I do this, I feel less attached, not more.
Did you go to Irvin's? Of course. Well, ooh. Did you end up going to his funeral?
I don't remember. I'm sure I did. I thought when the funeral was over, when everyone went home that night, that it was over. Turns out, sometimes you need more than that.
Yeah. I think I know what you mean.
Well, look at us. Two lone wolves howling at the moon on the same night.
I wouldn't
You
say
know, if there's one piece of advice I can actually give you, it's that lost loved ones have a way of coming back to you. One day you'll be sweeping out some old shelf or digging through a desk, and there it'll be. Some old paperweight of theirs. Or a piece of jewelry they gave you. Half jokingly. Theoretically, of course.
So the great scientist does feel great. Of course he does. Yeah, of course, theoretically. Ever think about your own funeral? It's an odd question to ask, isn't it? For some reason I want to ask. Do you ever think about things like that?
Nope. Not even for a moment. Funerals are there to remind survivors that they aren't alone. The dead have already finished their part in our story.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, that does help, in a way. We're grieving for ourselves, really. But you know what? Thanks, Barrett. That helps.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Take a break. Let's chat.
Yeah, in a second. Hey. Okay. Walter?
Chat for a bit? Normally, I hate talking to people at funerals, but, well.
Guess it wouldn't kill me. No. That is a terrible joke. Let's chat.
You don't believe in the afterlife, do you? I mean, this might be the worst time to bring it up, but...
Don't know. Guess I'll find out when I get there. I doubt it. This life is all you get. It's probably true, but you know what? We don't know, do we? It's... Who knows what is possible? A few weeks ago, I didn't think time travel was possible. Now I'm entertaining the theory, so... Hey, let's just... leave it at that.
Yes. won't we all? Well, I've taken up enough of your time.
Yeah. How you doing?
Everyone is in mourning. I understand, but I cannot quite share in their emotion.
What do you mean?
After the shock of what happened faded, I have felt nothing else. Just a numbness.
You're in mourning too, Andreja. It's just your way.
I have seen death. I have lost people I considered close. But this is... It is not the same. I cannot explain why. I am not sure I am making sense.
You're making perfect sense. And there is no right way to feel.
Thank you.
You sure you don't want to talk, Mateo? No.
If you are free soon, could we talk?
Yeah, I just wanted to... Hi. Okay. You're
I
Andreja.
don't believe we've met. Ajay Mamasa, former chair of Constellation. I wish the circumstances of my visit were better.
Okay. There's no help in the circumstances. Sorry if the lodge is a bit... It's been... No. Thanks for coming.
Unfortunately, this isn't the first Constellation funeral I've been to. After 35 years, you say goodbye to a lot of friends. I hope you don't mind me saying, but I feel numb just thinking about it. Sarah meant the world to me. She was the future. I knew it as soon as I met her.
Right. What was Sarah like back then?
Exactly the same as when you met her, I bet. Determined. Fearless. With just a small hint of delight on her face when she knew she was winning, eh? My only problem as a mentor was trying to convince her to be more tactful. Those old military instincts would always get her in trouble.
I know, right? With the laser cutter and stuff. Whew. She was nuts at times. You two were close, yeah?
Yes. She could make me so angry. Or so happy. We used to joke that we were married. I bet relationships in Constellation are still messy, aren't they? They're more of a family than an organization. All the former lines bleed together. It makes the losses sting harder. But I hope it means the time you had together was all the more important. That's how I like to think of it anyway.
Yeah. So you were the chair before Sarah?
Oh, yes. I was Sebastian Banks's protege. If that gives you any idea of how long I was part of our little club.
You knew Sebastian Banks?
Knew him, argued with him, tried to carry on his memory when he vanished. Sebastian will be back tomorrow, we always used to say. It reminded us that he was still here, in the bones of this old building.
You know what? I'm half expecting that to be true. Anyway, yeah, thank you for coming. No. Vasco. Always ignored, yeah?
I am told these types of gatherings are a sad occasion. That assumption appears to be correct.
Do you mean... Can you feel emotion? I don't think so. But yes, Vasco, these are sad.
I appreciate you verifying my analysis, although I am certain my thanks will do little to improve your current psychological trauma. If you would like, though, I can add some consoling language to my programming.
I'm going to say yes just to hear how bad this is going to be. Oh, no. You know what, Vasco? You be you.
Very well.
Just be you. Times like this, that's always the best. So now, is she still in denial? I have a feeling she might still be in. Hey.
Hi.
Oh, wait. It's Cora? Okay, sorry. My bad. Sorry. I'm a little dazed. Usually Sona sits up here. So look, I'm literally the Are you okay?
No. And don't keep asking. I'm not gonna be, alright? Everything's worse now.
Okay, you know what? Good answer. So, hey.
So many people here. So many people saying goodbye.
We can give you space if you need it. Do you need space, Cora? Because maybe you do. That's why you're up here?
Huh. Are we supposed to feel better? Just because we're all in one place?
No. Definitely not. I mean, we lost someone. It's only natural to come together. No, but if we drift apart now, we won't be able to help each other. And that's it. We come together to maybe just cry on each other's shoulders. Reaffirm the bonds of friendship and family that feel shaken.
What's the point? It's not going to change anything.
It's not about changing anything. It's about moving on. Gotta keep living.
Every day is going to be worse now. Don't you get that? I want to be alone for a while, okay?
All right. I mean, I get it. I do. Oh, there's Vladimir and Sam. Cora's taking this pretty hard, Sam.
Is it
probably
quieter in the lodge, or is it just me?
Although right time, right place. Yeah, no, it is definitely quieter.
Death is a bastard. Comes for us all. You know, there's an old Aquila story about two pioneers who got lost trying to find a new frontier to settle. One of them takes ill. Clear he's not gonna make it, he turns to his partner and says, "Don't bury me. Let the ground take what it's due. I'd rather be a ghost chasing after you than walk through the pearly gates knowing an eternity of loneliness until you get there." Sad story, huh?
It's okay to admit you're sad, Sam. You don't need a story.
Yeah, you got me. I hate funerals.
Vladimir, how you doing?
Drink? Pour one out to the blackest sea?
I'll take both my drink and the blackest seas, thank you. Yeah.
Two old friends. May their ghosts go past the edges of space, to the great beyond.
Two old friends.
Aye.
Alright. Have we missed anyone? Has anyone seen Sona? Does she not want to be here? Can't say I'd blame her too much. If it's appropriate. I don't really think it's appropriate to be using my power. Okay. My guess is Sona does not want to talk. If she's not here, she's not wanting to chat. Okay. Noelle?
Sorry. Trying not to cry.
I get it. Do we just stand here for a little while? Okay, no, you're there. You're there. Hi.
Oh, hi.
Sarah would be proud of you, you know.
Yeah, I know. She said that to me like 1,000 times. It's just that I feel so alone. With Sarah, it was like starting a family again. The way she'd smile at me reminded me of my mom. I missed that so much. Now she's gone, and I have to start over, like I did before.
You did it before. You're not alone. You've got the rest of Constellation. We are your family now.
It's not the same. Sarah was starting to feel like, well, like she was my new mom. I really don't want to go through this again. It's too hard. I can't believe Sarah's gone. It's not fair.
No, it's not, kid. We can't change it. I swear, as long as I'm around, you're not going to be alone, okay?
Really? You mean it? I would love for that to be true. Hey, thanks for talking to me. I'm actually feeling a little better knowing that you care how I feel. Maybe I'm not so alone after all.
Of course you're not. You're here at Constellation. We'll get through this. And one day, maybe you'll be my co-pilot. And we can go exploring around the galaxy the way me and Sarah did, yeah? I feel like Mateo's got something to say. I'm just going to sit a while and collect my thoughts and let everyone else do the same, I guess.
I thought maybe I would come up with something to say, but I've got nothing. So instead, I thought I would quote something that gave me comfort a long time ago. Is God real? The more proper question would be, is reality divine? Existence itself is a mystery which yearns to be uncovered. What is goodness but a comparison to the good? What is existence but a participation in being? For where the diversity of the universe inspires awe and wonder, it exists only in contrast to a simplicity so pure that it may only be understood as primordial and even divine. Our essence is what was imagined by its mind. But what we consider imagining and what we consider mind are in fact so far beyond our understanding that even these metaphors are like the tiny whitecaps on a massive surging sea. There's more, but those are the parts that speak to me the most. Thank you.
That was really thoughtful, Mateo. Thank you. Does anyone else want to say anything?
I might. If people don't mind. Okay. Yeah. I guess I should say something, but I don't know what. Look, I want to thank everyone for coming. I just wish I could look up. Sarah was my friend, above all else. She was more than just Constellation's chair. She was the best amongst us. And I'm going to do everything I can to honor her memory.
Thank you. If anyone else wants to say something.
Right. How are you doing now?
I just need a little time to myself.
I know Walter wants to say some words.
I don't often speak about what I believe in. It seems so redundant with how I live. But death is one of those occasions where it's hard not to look inward. Our friend is gone. There's no afterlife or second meetings. No God in heaven that is curating a perfect ending for them. So it's up to us. We are what lives on. If the pain of loss inspires us to greater action, then that is the good that comes from all this. Humanity is what truly creates our world. We are the ones that judge things to be good or evil, joyful or mournful. Let us take responsibility for it. Let us remember what we have lost.
Walter, are you part of the House of Enlightenment? I never knew that.
Yes, well, I like to keep some things private.
Full of surprises, isn't he? Anyone else? Barrett.
You all might not like thinking about this, but when we die, everything about us breaks down, decomposes, gets eaten up by insects and microbes. Or due to the lack of a biosphere, we are simply carried away by space and time until we sizzle in a distant sun's corona or get pulled in some gravitational field and coalesce with other debris.
Okay.
Not comforting, huh? But I disagree. Do you know what I find uncomfortable? The thought that after I die, the universe is just going to stand still forever. Could you imagine? The fact is that the universe goes on, that life goes on, that things do not just sit still. That right there is the comfort that I need. Yeah, we die, and some people go way before they should. But the universe doesn't care. Not because it's evil, but because it's infinite, ever expanding. And who wouldn't want to be a part of infinity? Even if it's just for a short while. Listen, we don't worry about ourselves before we were born, do we? Of course not. We emerge from the universe as we return to it. And for one beautiful moment, we are here together.
Yes, that certainly was an interesting perspective, Barrett.
No, I like that. He's saying, take advantage of the moment. This is... Andreja doesn't want to speak, I guess. This is the moment. This is it. This is the wonder that makes everything worthwhile. It is the everything.
I hope this was enough. It's pretty simple.
No, it was good. Okay. Mateo. Didn't speak to you before. You seemed very busy.
It almost feels wrong to be grieving. Selfish. No amount of tears will bring the dead back.
It is selfish, but that's because funerals are more for the living. It is. But at the same time, it is okay to grieve. That's why we're here.
It's just easier to feel guilty, if you'll excuse me.
Yeah. That's also natural. Don't worry about it. Okay. I sort of feel like Andreja wanted to talk about something else, but maybe not. For this. Was there anyone else who wanted to speak? You wanted a drink. I get that. I think we'll talk later. I think I'm just gonna grab a little air. You know, this is a good place to come and think. Get a new perspective on things. Right. Let's get back in there. I think we need to have a conversation with the others. I think we need a new approach. An approach that doesn't involve losing people. Andreja!
Did you need something?
Yes.
I have something I wanted to say.
Okay.
But I confess I am afraid of how you will react.
I've told you, all that matters is that you have my back.
I know. That is part of the reason why I feel it necessary to be honest. I know that you said you prefer to be surrounded by others, unlike me. But Constellation means something to us both. And I must be honest about why. The little I have spoken of my history has been nothing but truth. I worked with smugglers. I have caused my share of pain and suffering. What I have left out, until now, is that all of that was done on behalf of House Va'ruun. My people. My family.
Okay. Okay, House Va'ruun, what's that? Look, I've heard of them, I sort of know about them, but I want to hear you tell me about House Va'ruun.
You have not heard the name?
I've heard the name.
I am surprised. Generations ago, our founder,
I just don't know
Jinan
much about them.
He had an experience while grav jumping. He made contact with an immortal being beyond time and space, beyond our universe. The Great Serpent told Jinan Va'ruun that our universe is his dominion. And while he has been away for millennia, he will return soon. And when he does, we must be prepared. My people have worked to that end for many years now, and it has caused conflict with the rest of the settled systems.
Okay. Explain to me how this makes any sense. Actually, it oddly makes a lot of sense, all things considered. Remember of that... I thought House Va'ruun had vanished, if that was... But we know they're out there. We know they're out there. Yeah, if that were coming from anyone else, I'd think it was a joke. But I think we both know that humor is not really your thing, so... Wow.
I am not joking. I was born in the great city of Dazra, and raised with the teachings of Jinan Va'ruun. I underwent the rite of Krejar when I came of age. I am of the promised, those who know the truth of the Great Serpent and his inevitable return.
So she's a believer, though. I can't believe you didn't tell me this until now. Yeah, I can. That sounds really impressive. I don't care about your past. I kind of do. I hope this isn't one of those now I have to kill you scenarios. Okay. Let's... Yeah, to be honest. You're not going to tell me you have to kill me now, right?
Your ability to find the humor in a situation is remarkable. No, I will not kill you for knowing, but you must understand that this is privileged information. Several years ago, I intercepted requests from Constellation to access Va'ruun's space, speaking only of exploration. I was sent to infiltrate Constellation, posing as a former smuggler looking for a new purpose in life.
Right, so you lied. That makes you an undercover. I always wanted to meet a spy. So you're basically an undercover agent working for the Varun. And yet you're telling me about it.
That was the intent, yes. The reality is more complicated. Several weeks after I arrived, I attempted to access secure records within Constellation's archives. Vladimir and Sarah were waiting for me.
They didn't... Right, you're still here, so if they caught you doing that, but they let you stay anyway, they can't have been mad at you. Which, oddly enough, is not that big of a surprise. I mean, Sarah's ex-United Colonies and, well, Vladimir is ex-Crimson Fleet. Two mortal enemies in another life. Well, in their own lives at some points. So it couldn't have been that bad.
I had no idea what to think. I was horrified. My failure would be reported to the High Council, and the penalty would be severe.
Okay. I'm not surprised. Sarah's a good person. I'm guessing... Right. Yeah, So Sarah knew and basically let you stay so as not to get you in trouble. Sarah's a good... She was a good person. Out of curiosity, what information have you been sending to House Varun?
The history of Constellation, where expeditions are sent, data on star systems House Varun has not explored, some information on their members and goals. As you have seen, there is relatively little that would be considered classified.
Do they know about the artifacts?
They do not. I have, for now, kept that information to myself. You and I have spent so much time together.
Okay.
It has been increasingly difficult to keep this from you. And I am sorry for that. Telling you this violates so many of the orders I was given. But it was the right thing to do. I can feel that.
This is a lot to absorb. It is. You didn't trust me with any of this. That's hard to accept. No, it's not. She was sent here by her family. But Sarah and Vladimir caught her, and they... Well, they didn't do anything. You know why? They saw something in you. You're one of us. Like I said, Sarah was United Colonies. Vladimir was Crimson Fleet. So you're Varun. You're still Constellation, though. You're still just Andreja, as far as I'm concerned.
You have no idea what a relief that is. Thank you for trusting me.
Okay, right, but we're definitely going to have to talk about this. I mean, if you're just giving them information about, well, stuff that's probably freely available, then that's okay, to be honest. I mean... And you didn't tell them about the artifact, so... Anyway...
You have my attention.
Well, this is good. This is good. Right, yes. I want to head back out. Yes, sort of.
I look forward to it.
Excellent. Brilliant. Okay. Alright, guys. I got a bit of an announcement to make. I've been thinking about this long and hard. That's okay, I'll talk loudly so you can hear me. We're not doing well at the moment, as you all know. We're out of our depth, basically. It pains me to admit it, but we're outgunned. We may even be outmanned. I don't know how many Starborn there are, but they've got way better technology than us, way better ships, and there seems to be an endless supply of them. And one of them just completely trashed the lodge and New Atlantis. And to be honest, the places we're going, they're going to be even more hostile than the places we've been. And I don't want to get anyone else killed. We need help. We need a lot of help. We need training. We need equipment. We need support. And we need allies. And when it comes down to it, the United Colonies are the natural choice. They've got a pretty good reason to dislike the Starborn as it is. I mean, let's face it. One single Starborn just trashed New Atlantis. So I think it's time to talk to them. Yeah. That's right. I am going to go and enlist. Again.